2KMC, present and accounted for. Here's the 2K Compete.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have DA. Well, guys, a proud franchise. Thank you, David. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got J.J. Redick. McDermott is out there with Rodney Hood. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Curry in at the point. And for the Spurs, Porzingis is out there with Favors. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Griffin in at the one. Now here's Griffin. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. Some of those lottery-bound teams now giving more minutes to their younger players, developing them, looking into the future, which means more veterans, unfortunately, will have to sit and watch.
And, you know, I always say this, and it's much easier said than done, but you're a professional, whether you're in the rotation, a young player or an old player, you have to approach it in a professional manner. And that means accepting the good with the bad, the sweet with the bitter, and that takes a maturity level. And, you know, when the trade deadline is behind you, you only can control what you can control, and that's what veterans should be about.
And hopefully the coach communicates the ideas behind the move, too.
I like that, but there's no obligation to do so.
Right. Fades, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Rudy Gay.
And, you know, you look at Porzingis, he's got his shot on automatic. Not much wasted motion in that stroke.
Curry, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Griffin, following the basket by Stephen Curry. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 5 points so far.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Now here's McDermott. He's covered by Favors. The shot by Curry, no good.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far. You know, for Porzingis, the business of the family is basketball. His parents played at a very high level. His older brother played professionally for over a decade, and the first word that Porzingis said was ball, and he's had one in his hands pretty much from the start.
Curry outside. Rebound San Antonio.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And then Gay with the dunk.
Gay, an outstanding player, finishing with power. Doesn't get any easier than that.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Clark Porzingis' older brother, he used to make him highlight reels of NBA stars.
Yeah, you know, the NBA was his goal all along, but he showed patience, and the Orlando Magic actually promised to take him 10th back in 2014. He stayed in Spain 1 more year to develop, and good for him.
Curry against Griffin. Outside Curry. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Redick. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Redick's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is why you must play up on Redick, because he's terrific at shooting off the pass.
Covington finds Favors. Spurs working the ball around now. The pass to Gay. Favors inside, guarded by Curry. On deep, Gay, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Curry dishes to Hood. Griffin with the steal. And Griffin slams it in.
Yes, he does, Kevin. Love seeing Griffin finish with power at the rim. Awesome at throwing it down when he's in this deep.
Bielitsa passes to Hood. Curry fires from way outside. Porzingis with the rebound.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Covington, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Man, I'm impressed by the level of concentration Covington has on these difficult finishes. I mean, in this league, you have to get used to making shots despite being bumped a little bit or being challenged at a high level.
And Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for San Antonio, Rudy Gay is out there with Griffin. And there's Porzingis, then there's Favors, and it's Covington in at the 3.
And, you know, even though in today's game floor spacing is all the rage, the last 5 years the Wolves attempted the fewest threes in the league. And when they did shoot them, they didn't make very many of them.
On its way from Curry for 2, hands it from downtown.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Gay misses. And on top of their troubles from range, the Wolves have also had trouble on the defensive glass.
Yeah, and if you can't rebound and you're not shooting it well, you've got to figure out who you're going to be. Your identity is in question. That's what the Wolves are trying to figure out. Who are we? What do we do well? How do we win? How do we succeed? Get to the next level, they've got to answer that question.
Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against Philadelphia. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Curry looking around. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Here's Griffin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Griffin's got 9.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Passes it to Curry. With the floater. And no good. Gay with the defensive effort.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's 3-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Bielitsa passes to Redick. Now McDermott. 43 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bielitsa. Redick for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
17 seconds left to play here in the half. Baseline jumper. They get the rebound. Bucket is good.
Yeah, Porzingis showing you persistence there, just doing a nice job staying with it and finding a way to capitalize.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Curry. He's got 6. From deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's San Antonio. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Some incredible work in this one by Blake Griffin. He had 13 points, 2 steals, and 4 assists. He's clearly shaken off his mediocre performance from their last game as he has been dominant in the first half tonight. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
There you go, Mr. Blake Griffin. Huge.
And that should do it with the second.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Blake Griffin in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So on the floor for Minnesota, McDermott is out there with Rodney Hood. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then it's Curry. And it's Bielitsa in at the 5, roaming the paint. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bielitsa's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Minnesota.
And the Spurs, I've heard it said, the most process-oriented team in the league.
Well, that's an understanding of what it takes for them as a small market team to be successful. A good assessment of what they have to do as the San Antonio Spurs to be good. Scouting, coaching, chemistry, all part of that. Porzingis looking so confident taking these deep shots. He's a very dangerous threat from downtown.
Left side Curry, and yes, it's good. Curry's got 8 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside, Porzingis. The Spurs rebound. And another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the second free throw, good. Mark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your move. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about the three-point shot there, Clark. I love that. It's terrific.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Hood, the pass to Bielitsa. Back to Hood. Pass to Curry. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's San Antonio with it. Porzingis passes to Gay. Outside Griffin. The shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Gay passes to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Here's Griffin, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
And the young Timberwolves head coach, Ryan Saunders, son of former Minnesota coach Flip Saunders, about as great of a pedigree you could ask for as a young coach.
Well, guys, you've heard me talk about the DNA when it relates to players. It's the same with coaches. I mean, Ryan has grown up seeing his dad coach at a high level, the late Flip Saunders, one of our favorites in the business. He spent his whole life around basketball, so he has a great way with players and a real good understanding of the game to a modern-day approach for a young coach. Tell you what, say what you will about Gay and his defense, but he's working at it. Tireless effort.
Unloads from 13. Goes back up. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Outside Covington. Shot clock at 5. And there's the pass to Griffin. Over Curry. But they recover it. And that one's good by Favors.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Griffin. They've got Griffin. Favors is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Gay in at the 2 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Outside Griffin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. Big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Passes it to Redick. Up top, Bielitsa. Headed by Porzingis. Didn't think that was going to go in.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Curry against Griffin. Here's Favors. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Gay against Redick, and there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Griffin. Griffin's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Outside, Redick. Curry kicks to Redick. The tray. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. They get a hand on it. Curry with the steal. Bielitsa with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. San Antonio leading by 17. Outside Favors. It's Gay on the way. Rebounded by McDermott.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Curry dishes to McDermott. Pass to Bielitsa. Pocket 6. He kicks it to Redick. Bielitsa passes to Hood. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Favors. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Redick against Covington. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That's his 3rd foul of the game. All right, Clark, game is on the line. 1 free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague and mine.
Oh, yeah.
But since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great name. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Porzingis. Korver comes in for Robert Covington. Lamb, he's checked in for Derek Favors. And it's Mills in for Blake Griffin.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for San Antonio.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Blake Griffin.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Ryan Brokoff's checked in for the Spurs.
And, you know, guys, the Spurs team dinners, the stuff of legends, just building camaraderie and getting to know one another and being orchestrated with care by head coach Greg Popovich. They enjoyed the finest restaurants and great food and drink, but the fellowship and camaraderie, probably the most important part of those dinner gatherings.
No good from Lamb. And the Timberwolves with possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points, and that one's good. Teodosic.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now Lamb. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.